Well, Mayor Castro, the members of our listeners, Senator City Council, for the record, my name is Jack M. Finger. Yes, well, I was looking at what this says, the fact that, you, Mr. Mayor, and I think others 10 or so years ago, encouraged us, the voters, to vote for fluoride. Yes, we just barely passed the item on the ballot today, and we put fluoride in the water. It's supposed to take care of all the kids' cavities. Everything would be just hunky-dory. Bring that, yes, fertilizer into our water. So, what has been the result? Let's take a look at the diggings. Yes. That's right, 51% is still getting cavities. 51%. Now, does that tell them anything about how effective fluoride is? I think somebody should not only stop that, but also ask Mr. Schlegel a few important questions before you start pointing into other things here. And elsewhere on our agenda, let's take a look at the little scandal in River City here. Item number 9. Orders ratifying expenses. Let's put this on the agenda so everybody can see it. Yeah, hold it up. Yes. I mean, $15,000. $15,000 city council folks in support of District 4 back to school health care. Mr. Saldana. Yes. Okay, now, let's take a look at this little baby right here.
Yeah.
Now, what does the figure say, Mr. Saldana? 9,748. 9,748. Big difference, sir. About 50% increase here. In fact, we didn't even get council bill for that one. Now, what gives here? Did expensive sales come in on time? Okay, that's one thing, but I mean, that's sloppy at best, sir. What are the other $5,000+ of our tax dollars going to, sir? I mean, inquiring wells would really like to know about this stuff. Yeah, I mean, it is, let's see, you're right there, sir. Okay. Anyway, thank you for the audiovisual. Like I say, inquiring minds would like to know, sir, we deserve some answers on that, sir. And so do the rest of you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Finger. Roll call.
Good morning, Mayor Castro, City Council. I'm surprised to see you here today because you weren't here yesterday during citizens communication. A lot of people were out here with D.R. Horton and explaining the issues, and you weren't here to listen to them. I wish you were. I think it's more important than campaigning in Florida. However, I'm here today to speak on against item numbers 9 and 12. I don't think that we should spend any money for free backpacks, free haircuts, and other type of social programs. I didn't get a free haircut. I could have way far over to Austin Highway to see somebody that I've known for years and years to get my haircut. I wish someone would pay for my haircut. No one is. Why should I do that for others? That'd be nice. Then item number 12. Item number 12, that is a very interesting topic. That has to do with hiring an administrative hearing officer under staff recommendations, approval of the ordinance to amend to establish administrative adjudication hearing procedures, authorize the hiring of administrative hearing officers. Now, Mayor Castro, you were talking to on the debate of Texas Tribune with Ted Cruz, and you said that I think you stated that you cut the eliminated positions here in San Antonio, lo and behold, I see we're hiring more people. What's up with that? I think the public wants to know. There's no dollar amount here. I want to know how much is this ordinance on item number 12 going to cost the taxpayers? I don't see a dollar figure. Can anyone help me out on that? Anybody? All right. Well, and in closing, I'd like to agree with what Mr. Finger is saying, and this lady over here about water fluoridation. Number 17, if that was about water fluoridation, I would have signed up on that. I am against water fluoridation, and if you look at fluoride-free Austin, there's a movement trying to get rid of the fluoride gas. It's dangerous to people. It causes, ill effects, and it costs us money. It costs us money. We need to look into removing fluoride from our fluoride gas and from our water supply. Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much. All right. That concludes our citizens' report on the consent agenda items. We will take a vote on the balance of consent. That's all items on the consent agenda with the exception of items 4, 11, 12, and 13C. Is there a motion? We have a motion.
Residents to do that.
And a second. Please,
Residents? Yeah.
I'm with the meeting.
Not really.
Yes, I am.
I don't think YouTube counts as the media though.
Let's go to item number 4.
Actually, the Constitution of the United States. And they said,
Item number 4 is an ordinance
Just say that.
accepting the bids from Hot Motors, Bentley Chevrolet, $500 Chrysler Jeep, Rodney Express Center, and Caldwell County Board to provide the city of San Antonio with 77 areas of light-duty trucks and vans for a total cost of $2,090,196.92, funded with the fiscal year 2012 equipment renewal and replacement fund. Fiscal year 2012 Public Works Stormwater Operations Fund, fiscal year 2012 Solid Waste Management Operating Fund, and fiscal year 2012 Aviation Operation and Maintenance Fund.
okay, sure. And yeah, if I can have a copy of the policy, that'd be great.
All right, Councilman Williams.
Thank you.
I cannot find it.
Okay.
The reason I pulled this,
Okay, I'd like to see that.
where
Thank you.
is for almost 4 years, and then several years before that, my esteemed colleague,
We're going to have some of the fleet that are going to continue to consistently require more maintenance, and the maintenance costs.
And for administrative hearing officers to conduct and impose penalties for parking and specific city ordinance violations at municipal court, and directing the city clerk to publish the notice.
All right, Councilwoman Chen.
Thank you, Mayor. And I thought that this is a great example of different departments working together. And I would like to see if Judge Bo can quickly share with the full council and also the audience how it would work. And of course, I wanted to applaud our chairman of public safety for his leadership, and I'm sure that he will make some comments about this. And I have some questions later on for clarification.
What we're here asking today is the court's working closely with both the city attorney's office and code compliance to amend Chapter 20, which deals with municipal court, and is to create an administrative hearing process. This is a trend that a lot of courts are moving in that direction. It is a civil process as opposed to a criminal process. It is to deal primarily with code violations, but long-term, it can include whatever the council wanted to include. It would be heard in that direction. How the process basically works is you would have a quasi-judicial process that would be an administrative hearings officer who would hear cases primarily on code violations. The way this system would work is it both streamlines and speeds up the process to where, in primarily from the outside, dealing with the condition and use of property. So many of these code violations, what it would allow the code officer to do would be to cite the individual, and then they would be in court within 10 to 14 days. And the process is to encourage compliance and to get the issue resolved as opposed to go into the criminal process. So many of the things you get phone calls on, the property owner would be cited and they would have actually an opportunity to remedy that before they came to see the administrative hearings officer. So it kind of encourages compliance. A model that I would say could be comparable to this is, say, when we're in traffic court, as some of you may know, sometimes you may get a ticket.
And listed out, and also to clarify and confirm if abandoned signs is also included, because a couple of those issues, and especially abandoned sign, has become a big problem in our district.
Okay, I think our city attorney had a quick comment.
Councilman, under Chapter 54, the hearing officer can hear any case regarding the condition, use, or appearance of property, and that's broad enough to include abandoned sign cases. So specifically, I think your question asked that. So the hearing officer would be, certainly has jurisdiction in cases regarding abandoned signs, and all the evidentiary tools that are available and to the municipal judge would be available to the administrative hearing officer.
And I think it's important for the citizen to know why this is going to help. And I think, I've been thanking Michael to clarify that, but also perhaps it will be helpful to also understand that illegal dumping will be something that this administrative hearing officer will have jurisdiction on. And perhaps you list it out because each district has different issues. And this is really going to help the citizens and also help to address some of those issues and speed up the process.
Councilwoman, basically anything that we have authority to issue.
So everything on the code compliance that was specified, we will be able to.
Pretty much what we'd like to do is take 3 months to pilot it with trash and debris and illegal dumping, so we can work out the kinks. After we do that, the thought process is maybe we take the easier stuff to the hearing officer and save the bigger stuff to the building standards board. That's our vision right now. But we'd like to take 3 months to just try to work out the kinks with the trash and debris and illegal dumping.
Okay, so I think this is important for my council colleagues to understand that this particular ordinance will help us with a lot of issues that's being piling up in the queue, not being addressed. This is really going to speed up the process. So thank you. Another question I have is about the cost for administrative hearing officer. My understanding is this is already budgeted in our 2013 budget, so it's really not additional cost that we need to try to find. Is that correct?
That's correct. We're using an existing vacancy as well as savings on some other vacant positions that we have. This position is going to supplement what has traditionally been the parking hearing officer. And so it kind of raises that up a level. We have one of those that is currently vacant, as well as some other positions that are vacant. So this is no additional cost of the municipal court budget.
Excellent, because I think that is the point I also want to clarify, is that this is really an existing vacant position that we are just going to change a little bit to focus the position in order to accomplish this, but there's no additional adding staff on the municipal court.
Correct.
Very good, thank you, congratulations again. I think this is a great ordinance. It is really a synergy between departments, and we came up with a very good rates for our citizens. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mayor.
All right, thank you, Councilwoman Chan. Councilman Benitez.
Thank you, Mayor. And Councilman, thank you for your comments and thank you for your leadership as well on the Public Safety Committee. It's been an experience thus far serving with you, and it's been a great experience because I know you asked a lot of detailed questions, which is always very good, along with my other colleagues on the Safety Committee. Judge, I think this is a great example of how the Councilwoman mentioned we're able to work together in a collaborative effort to ensure that we can expedite the process, provide solid customer service,